Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to this space. Welcome to now. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. So, Aquas, what I'm here to do today is I'm here to do your weekly energy reading for the week of May 24th through May 30th. So rather than going into this long spiel about how it's going to go, I'm just going to go along with the reading and I'll explain things as we go along, okay? So first and foremost, what we're going to be doing today, Aquas, is we're going to be tapping into Archangel Metatron's energy. So what I have here is I have the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle. It's a very spiritual deck by Amanda Ellis, and she did a great job at really bringing about some messages of internal fire, of internal wisdom, and internal guidance to share with everyone, out there. So what I'll be doing is I'll be pulling you one card from this deck, and we'll just go ahead and get tapped in. So let's tap into your energy. So Archangel Metatron, what messages do you have for my Aquas? My Aquas, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of May 24th through May 30th. What messages do you have for my Aquas? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What needs to be brought to their attention for the week of May 24th through May 30th. Alright, Aqua, so what would like to be brought to your attention this week is love, relationships, and harmony. Beautiful card to receive. So what I feel with this card immediately is that there is someone in your life. There is something in your life. Either a person or a situation. It could be a family member. It could be a coworker. But there's a lot of harmony happening between you and this person. Because maybe in the past, you didn't have a lot of love coming in for you. You didn't have a lot of relationship harmony. But it's happening for you now. And Spirit is really replenishing your cup full of that healthy relationship vibe, okay? So what I want to go ahead and do is I want to read what the book says about this, because like I said, Amanda Ellis did a great job at really channeling the messages from Archangel Metatron for each one of the cards, okay? So give me a second to pull that up. Alright, what we have is love, relationships, and harmony. Card number 6 links to the planet Venus, the planet of love, harmony, and beauty. Venus also links into the goddess energy of fertility, sexuality, and victory. How do you love, and how are you loved? When pulled, this card typically focuses on your relationship with a partner, although it can also apply to non-romantic relationships, such as with a parent or other loved one. We know that a loving bond with another, when expressed in its highest form, is like the rose in full bloom pictured in this card, a beautiful sacred thing. However, just like the rose, love is delicate and needs to be handled with care. It needs time, attention, and gentleness for you to benefit from its full glory and wonder. Love, once seated, can weather any storm as long as work and energy from both sides are put into it. Consider the state of your own relationship. Is it one that is based on mutual love and consideration, or is it wilting from neglect, disinterest, or abandonment? Ask yourself, when was the last time I did something for my partner, and when was the last time they did something for me? It could be something practical or emotional. Love can be expressed in many ways, but it needs to be demonstrated and felt in some shape or form. Touching each other, a moment's embrace, cooking a nourishing meal, offering help and assistance, or just giving each other your time and full attention, as well as a gift of your presence. Maybe you have forgotten what it is to truly be loved, truly wanted, and truly connected to someone. Maybe you have never been shown love or had no role model to inspire you. And yet love is within us all. It is always there, an energy that is freely available if we break down our walls of resistance and realize that what we give out, we get back. Like attracts like, and any test or challenge in love is there to make us question, learn, and appreciate who we are and what we feel we deserve. What we feel we deserve, we will receive back. So if you feel taken for granted or underappreciated, ask yourself why you have allowed this to happen. Then ask Metatron to help heal this pattern within you. It is a common one that many of us are wounded by. It stems from not loving ourselves enough and therefore not expecting much in return. Think of how you demonstrate your love, what you expect from it, and what you truly believe is the highest expression and form. From young, passionate love to love that has survived decades of life experience, the principles remain the same. Seek an expression of the love that is the source of all creation, a state of being as natural as breathing in and out. Allow love to grow now in your heart and in your relationships. It is there for all. No one is excluded from its promise and beauty. So yeah, this week I feel Aquas, that you're just really tapping into that heart space, tapping into that beauty of love, and allowing it to flow into your life. Really regenerating love that's already been there, and also being open to new love, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on now to your energy reading. So we'll be using the tarot to look at the energies coming your way. So we'll look at the energies to help keep you grounded, as well as the energies to help you be more open. We'll look at the positive energies of the week, as well as the negative energies coming your way. We'll look at how to best invite the positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. So let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded this week, as well as the energies to help you be more open. Alright, Sarah, so what energies are going to help to keep my Aquas grounded this week, and what energies are going to help them to be more open? Sorry about my phone, it keeps going off. I don't know why. I put the do not disturb on, but I just keep getting messages, so I apologize for the sound that you're hearing in the background, okay? Alright, Aqua, so what we have is we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so yeah, this definitely ties right into love. So yeah, for this week, you know, the energies to help keep you grounded. For a long time, you close yourself off to love. You blocked it out because maybe you've been hurt in the past. Maybe you never had a truly good relationship or a truly good connection. And for a long time, yeah, you didn't allow that energy to come in for you. And what's happening this week is you are like deciding, you're making that choice to really open yourself back up, and feel that goodness inside, allowing love to really flow back in to all your relationships. Because yeah, like I said, you were blocked off for a long time, and now you're just deciding to be open once again, being vulnerable, and because love is really coming in for you, and it's coming in for you strong, okay? Now, as far as the energies to keep you more open, we do have the Four of Swords. So maybe it is, you know, you need to like recuperate, rest, you know, relax a little bit. Maybe you've been really tense lately, and it's been kind of making you come from that place of, you know, imbalance. Well, this week I see that if you're feeling burnt out, it's time for you to really relax, rest. You know, contemplate your next steps. Don't really move forward too quickly, but, you know, think of where you're going and think of how you're going to do it, especially when it comes to love, because you don't want to rush into something too quick, because if you rush into something too quick, then you might end up with this two of Swords vibe again. So go towards things slowly, and really contemplate your next step this week, okay? And that's going to keep you so much more open to this love that's trying to flow in for you, okay? So now we're going to do, Aquas, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you this week, as well as the negative energies coming your way. Because, you know, we live in a world of polarity, so we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to see how to best make our way through our weeks, giving all the energies coming our way, okay? So, Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for my Aquas this week? And what negative energies are coming their way? Alright, so we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so as far as the positive energies coming in for you this week, you're releasing fear, you're releasing anxiety, you're releasing past pain, and yeah, you're being open again. You're being open to love, no longer fearing what it brings, but really being accepting of how you can really, you know, be rejuvenated by this. It's like, you know, yeah, for a long time, you were really depressed by love, really hurt by love, but you know what? You're getting over that. You're getting over the fear. You're getting over the anxiety. And you're like saying, you know what? I can be open again to this. I can be open again to this. And it's going to be really positive for me because I want love again. And I'm going to allow love to come into my life. Now, as far as, you know, the negative energies coming at your way this week, we do have that Queen of Wands energy. So it could be that there is a, what is it? There could be a Pisces in and around your space that you're connecting with. And, you know, there could just be some imbalance here with this. Maybe this is someone that you've been seeing for a long time, and there's been some argument, there's been some fear, some anxiety, and some heartbreak in the relationship. And there's still kind of an imbalance here. And you're meant to really look at this again and understand the situation between you and this person, because there's definitely love here. I feel like there's definitely love between you and this person, okay? And if it doesn't have to do with a specific person, if it doesn't have to do with a Pisces, it could just be that this week, it's like you're not coming from a very determined place. Like I said, yeah, you're kind of resting and relaxing, and maybe you're just going kind of slow this week. And it's not really a negative vibe. It's not really a negative energy. It's just going to kind of keep you kind of moving slowly. You know what I'm saying? It could also be that, you're demanding too much out of a relationship or demanding too much from another person. And this other person's kind of like, hey, you want a whole lot from me, but you need to calm down, slow down, rest a little bit, relax. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of relax. You're coming from a too tense place where you're just worried about too much going on in and around your place, and that's kind of that negative vibe I'm feeling for you, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on, and we're going to see how to best invite in the positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. So Spirit, how can my Aquas best invite in the positive energies? And how might the negative energies affect them? Alright, so we have the Death card. And we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so with this Death card, it could be that there's a Scorpio. It could be that there's a scorpionic energy around you that is really helping you to be open to love, open to feeling vulnerable again, open to allowing healing, energies to come in for you, healing, loving energies to bring that harmony into your relationships. But if it's not a Scorpio, if it's not another person, it could just be that, this week it's necessary for you to transition. It's necessary for you to change and kind of make a transformation in your life. Change things from the way they were. Change things from how you kind of, the mode that you activated from before, and allow some newness, allow some new energy to flow in for you, and make that necessary transition, because that's what the Death card is all about. The Death card is all about transitions and transformation and endings and beginnings. So it's very beneficial for you this week. If you want to invite this new love in, you need to end an old way of being and begin a new way, really making that transformation into a new sense of self, okay? Now, as far as how the negative energies could affect you this week, we do have the Five of Cups. So with that Five of Cups energy, yeah, if it is another person, if it is that Pisces I was speaking about, there's just, it's time for you to move on from that relationship, because what's happening is you're being stuck. You're being stuck in disappointment. You're being stuck in loss and regret and despair. It's like you regret how things happened between you and this person. You regret, what went on between you two. And it's kind of keeping you stuck in that place of not being able to move on and not being able to accept the situation as it is. And like I said, if it's not another person and it happens to be more about, you not really being determined to move forward this week, it's because you feel that loss. You feel that hurt. You're really disappointed. You're really disappointed with how things are moving and how things are going. But that's because this is a self-imposed feeling I'm getting here. I'm feeling that you guys are really holding yourself from going forward into something. Really holding yourself for seeing the beauty and some love for you. And it's keeping you stuck from being able to move on. It's like you haven't forgiven the hurt of the past, and you're being stuck still in that feeling, okay? In that energy. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on, Aquas. And we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies coming in for you this week, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. Alright, Spirits, what are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for my Aquas this week, and how can they best overcome the negative challenges? Okay. So what we have for you is we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, okay, so what I see here right away, Aquas, is if you can make that transition, away from fears and anxieties when it comes to love, if you can no longer be held in that place where you can't move forward, what's going to happen for you is you're going to be able to release that burden. You're going to be able to release that energy from your body. You're going to say, you know what, I don't need this anymore. This is no longer mine. I am able to remove this because I want to move forward. I want to move forward in love. It's almost like for the longest time you had the weight of the world on your shoulders. You were worried about a lot of things and too many things, and you were overburdened by the thought processes in your mind, and it's like time for you to really release that. So if you can make that transition in your life away from fear and anxiety, you're going to release that burden. You're going to release that overwhelming kind of feeling on top of you. Like I said, that weight of the shoulders really holding you down, really keeping you from moving forward in feeling more light and feeling more love, and allowing that to come in for you. So yeah, do what's here, do what's necessary here, and allow that to just fall away. Allow that to fall away. and allow yourself to be open to the beautiful energy that's coming in for you this week, okay? Now, as far as the best way to overcome the negative challenges, we do have this 5 of Wands energy, and that is about, fighting for what's true, fighting for what you want, not giving up hope, but really going forth and saying, you know what, this is how I want things to be, this is how things need to be, and this is the best way that we're going to get through this, that I'm going to be able to get through this, and I need people to have my back, and I need people not to try to fight me on this, but really stand alongside me and help me. It's like this week you need to walk away from the strife and walk away from the tension and really fight for what's yours and fight for what you hold true to you. It's like, even though people are trying you, you're saying, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I don't want this heartbreak. I don't want this anxiety. I don't want this fear. I want to move forward into positivity. And if you've got my back, great. But if you don't, get out of my space. Get out of my space and leave me be. It's like this week, you're really agreeing to disagree with the people around you, and you're saying it's fine, do what you want to do, but I'm going to do what I want to do because I deserve love, I deserve beauty, and I deserve that energy to come in for me, okay? And that's definitely the best way that you can overcome these challenges, all right? Now we're going to go ahead and pull one more tarot card just to see what the overall impact of the energies, positive and negative, are for you this week, okay? So Spirit, what is the overall impact of the energies, positive and negative, for my Aquas? My Aquas, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Aquas, look at that. Beautiful. So what we have is we have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, moving towards happiness, moving towards harmony, having that happy life, having everything be back in order, back into the way it should be, really looking towards your future with kind of like that bright eye, feeling good about everything coming your way. It's like I get this sense of like, you're really establishing those new ways of being in your life, these new energies, and you're really flowing with them, and you're really feeling good. It's like you get that sense of love in this feeling here. So I feel that this week, you're just going to feel really, really good about everything that's happening for you because you've moved away from the fear and the anxiety, and you fought for what you wanted, and you're now allowing yourself to experience a newer sense of love. Okay? So that's your energy reading for this week. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a little something special. So what I have here is a Divine Directions by Jade Sky. I'm going to go ahead and tap in, and I'm going to pull 3 more cards, 3 more extra guidance cards from Spirit for you for this week, okay? So give me a moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, what messages of love and guidance do you have for my Aquas? My Aquas, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, for the week of May 24th through May 3rd. What messages of guidance do you have in regards to this spread? Or what other messages of guidance do you have for my Aquas for the week of May 24th through May 30th? All right, so the first card to come out is we have goals. This is time for you to take your goals off the back burner. Go after them. Yeah, this is about you no longer being in this place of fear, in this place of anxiety, but really going after your life, stepping up and grabbing the things you want and really going after the things that you want, okay? Now, what we also have is we have clearing. It says remove energy blockages by clearing out unwanted emotional and material clutter. Exactly. Making that transition, having that transformation in your life, and clearing out the negative whilst bringing back in some positive, beautiful energy for yourself, okay? So it could be that there's some things in your house or some things in your energy space that you need to release and remove. Just like I said, there's things that you need to let go of and move away from, okay? Now, the third card to come out is flow. Beautiful. It says you need more flexibility in your life. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Exactly. It's like I said, for a long time, you blocked yourself off. You blocked yourself off from energy because there was hurt, there was heartbreak, there was fear and anxiety. Well, Spirit's asking you to now step out of your own way, get out of your own way, and step into the flow and allow those energies and allow that love to come into your life. Allow yourself to really just go along with the current of life. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, Aquas, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If they did, please comment below. If they didn't, remember, let's not try to make it fit when it doesn't fit, okay? If it's not your message, it's not your message. Come back next week. I'll have a whole new set of messages. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to try to make something fit that's not yours, because then you could cause a little bit of disrupt in your life. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, if you need some more guidance right now in your life and you're not getting it from my reading, there are many other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. Also, it could be beneficial to watch your moon or your rising sign. You know what I'm saying? So check out those readings as well, okay? Now, if you're new to my channel, please like, click subscribe, hit that bell if you want notification of my future content. So this is me, Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, coming to you from my channel, Wow Oracle. Just wanting to say thank you. Thank you to all my Aquas for being with me in this space. Thank you to be open. Thank you for being open to the energies and being open to the messages of guidance coming to you from Spirit. And thank you for just connecting with me. I really love the experience, okay? So I just want to say much love from me to you. I'll see you guys next week. Namaste.